Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy and we're going to get straight into our daily stock recap. The first thing we're going to look at is the SPY, and so the SPY is a representation of the S&P 500. And so if we're looking at the SPY on the daily time frame, you can see since above this trend line, which is around August, we've been trading in this channel right here indicated by these blue lines. And so recently, a couple days ago, we broke this channel to the downside, and so I was anticipating a further correction, and I did make a heads up warning because we did break this 6-month long pattern and it did not look good. So what happened today was a pretty good sign in my opinion, but again, it might just be a smoke screen. So what did happen today? On the Friday, we closed below this 50 SMA, but today we had beautiful price action. We bounced above the 50 SMA, and right now we are sitting on top. And so anytime you're above the 50 SMA, that is very bullish. And so I am just keeping you guys heads up. Don't let the smoke screen fool you. Keep an eye on this one, because if this does break down from this 50 SMA, we will see a test of this 100. And again, it's just a chain reaction. If one breaks, then we'll test the next. And so as long as we're above the 50, we are bullish on the market overall. And as of right now, we had a strong day today, bouncing off the 50 SMA. And so I will love to see how this one trades further on, but we are going to continue to monitor the SPY. And so overall today, we were up 1.66% on the S&P 500. So the first stock we're going to be looking at is actually SNDL, which had a very strong day today, up 48.47%. So you guys have been watching my channel, you have known that we've been trading on this uptrend line since about October with this one, and any time that has interacted with this on this uptrend line, it was a buying opportunity. So if I zoom this in onto the 30-minute time frame, we were trading in this short-term wedge pattern above this uptrend line, and I did say on Friday that because we're on this uptrend line and this wedge is forming on top of it, there was a high probability that we were going to shoot to the upside, and that is exactly what happened today. We broke this wedge to the upside. You can see in post-market and pre-market, we had a nice little gap up, and then we just kept the momentum going, and SNDL just kind of kept flying. And so this was a beautiful swing play that I got into, and so this is a very nice stock to be in on a technical basis. And personally, I am still holding SNDL as I do see further upside with this one. And those of you that got in when I made the video on SNDL, congratulations, because you'd be up a handsome amount right now. And so that is SNDL today on the 30-minute, up almost 50%. Second stock of the day, we're looking at NEO on the 30-minute time frame. If you guys remember, we updated the chart here, and we are seeing NEO trade in a bull flag. And so today we did break down below it, but we did quickly come right back up. As you can see, as soon as we broke down, we had some nice buyers step in, hold this line of support, and we are still continuing this pattern in this wedge. And if you're a NEO investor or shareholder, we had good news today on deliveries. And so we will see how this one trades as we go, but I do still think we're going to be trading sideways until we get a conclusion here at the end of this trading cycle, which is around the end of February. So don't be surprised with NEO if we do trade sideways. If we start to break down again, I'll update the chart on this one, but as of right now, there should be no worries in NEO. Third stock of the day, we're looking at BLNK on the 30-minute time frame, and we had a tough day today, down 3.1% while the overall markets were booming. So if you look a little bit closer with this one, we did close underneath our channel. You can see right here, once we tagged it as resistance, we could not hold and break through. We just broke down. We had a lot of sellers step in at that point, and so BLNK is not looking good to me in the short term. And so the next move for BLNK is to see if we can hold this line of support right here at 46.31. If we break down below that point, I do think there's going to be a lot more downside pressure for this one. We are at extreme valuation. CEO did sell around $41, $42 a share, so don't get fooled with this one by buying the hype or the FOMO on this one. The stock itself is not a good buy in my opinion right now. And so again, we were down 3.1% on Blink charging today. Fourth stock of the day, we're looking at TSNP on the 30-minute time frame, and I could not be happier with this stock. We were up almost 13% with this one, but TSNP has been trading quite resiliently and quite beautifully. So if I zoom in a little bit more, you guys do know I identified this little wedge pattern that we were trading in last week, and so today we actually opened up beautifully as we gapped up above this channel, and then we actually closed out above this uptrend line that we've been trading in and using as an indicator of the health of TSNP. So So anytime we're above this line, we are actually very bullish on the stock. Because we zoom in a little bit, we did close right above it. I could not be happier with TSNP. It held a nice line of support here at around 34 cents. So those of you who weren't in, you guys had an opportunity at 34 cents to get in. So if you guys did, congratulations to you guys. I just think there are so many bullish catalysts with this one along 2021's path that this stock has a lot more brighter days ahead. And the fact that we closed above this trend line and we fought back, that looks good to me on TSNP. Could not be happier. Great day for Humbl and Humbl shareholders. Next stock of the day, we're looking at GOEV on the daily time frame, Canoo stock. And so we were up 2.85% with this one. And so this one is trading pretty simple in my opinion. Anytime you are above this uptrend line, you are bullish. Anytime you are below this trend line, you are bearish. So if I look at where we are right now and we zoom in, we are sitting right underneath this line. So if I zoom in a little bit more so we see exactly what happened with the price action, when we came down here, we bounced right off, but we could not hold this line as support and we did break down. And so if I do add some moving averages into this one, when we got to the 50 SMA, we broke down, but we did hold it. But again, we did break down from the 50 SMA. And so now we got rejected twice by this 50 SMA and as well as this trend line. And so I do believe that there should be some more downside with this stock. So be careful right here. We saw 2 rejections of the 50 and an upward trend line. And so that is not looking good in my opinion on GOEV. If we look at the volume today on the daily, we were very low in volume as well today. And so with GOEV, if we're not getting these catalysts or any good positive fundamental business related news, I do think this one is going to go down a little bit lower. So be careful with this one in GOEV. Last but not least, we're looking at HYSR on the daily time frame, and Sun Hydrogen has also been trading beautifully on a technical basis. On this daily time frame, you can see we bounced off this line of support beautifully, and then we were off to the races. We were up almost 9% with this one. So this has been trading as a buy the dip stock. Anytime we test this line of support is a good buying opportunity. So if we zoom in here into the 30 minutes, you see exactly what happened. Again, we've just had some nice buyers come in. We can see right here, not too much selling. So this one has been holding up quite well, trading very beautifully on the technicals. So those of you who did capitalize on that bounce on support, made for a beautiful swing play for you guys. And so if you guys capitalized on that, congratulations. I unfortunately did not. I was looking at other plays, so I did end up missing this one. And so that is pretty much our daily stock recap today. If you guys like that, don't forget to like. We're on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.